Hi friends, welcome to Arnav. Today is the 11th episode in the history series. So today we are going to discuss about another civilization, the Phoenician civilization. So the Phoenician civilization began in port cities on the coast of modern day Lebanon, which is in the Middle East. Yes, it is in the Mediterranean, or it borders the Mediterranean. So it is an Asian country which is in the Middle East part of Asia. So though they had no land empire, the Phoenicians became the leading seafaring merchants of the Mediterranean from 1200 BCE. Yes, they were very leading. They led the trade between the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah. So mainly there were two empires in this Phoenician civilization, the Phoenician Empire and the Carthaginian Empire, which was a rebellion of the Phoenician Empire. Yes, it was the last empire in the Phoenician civilization. It got defeated by the Roman Empire. Many empires. 3 empires. Yeah. So, okay. The main Phoenician cities were Byblos, Tyre and Sidon, each ruled by different monarchs. And also these 3 cities are all in the Lebanon. In a small country, these 3 cities fit. Yeah. So the people of these cities did not see themselves as a single nation, but as different countries. Yeah. So it was the Greeks who called them Phoenicians. This name came from Phoinos. Phoinos? What nose? Yeah, it is Phoinos, which means dark red. This was because this Phoenician civilization had a very expensive dye which was called Tyrrhenian purple. It was similar to dark red. That's why they thought it was dark red and put the name of dark red, Phoinos. Yeah. So the Phoenicians were the greatest navigators of the ancient world. Yes. So apart from their voyages across the Mediterranean Sea, they also explored the Atlantic coast of Europe and the west coast of Africa. But somehow they didn't reach the North Americas. Somehow, if they did reach the Americas, they will become the first Europeans to touch America. At least after 2000 BC, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, they established many trading stations, several of which became great cities presently. So, these include Cadiz and Cartagena in Spain, and Palermo in Sicily, which is a part of Italy. Sicily and Italy, they are rhyming words. Lili. Yeah. Okay. The Phoenician merchant ships could carry a large amount of cargo, lots of it. And one of those cargoes is copper ingots. Normally ingots are like very bulky, but these Phoenician ingots were like just very thin. Yeah, normally they are very bulky today. Yeah, okay. They were slow but stable, these ships. So they could be sailed in critical weather conditions also. Yes, if there was no wind, then they can even row the boats with oars. Yeah. Okay. The Phoenicians developed an expansive maritime trade network which facilitated the exchange of cultures, ideas and knowledges between major cradles of civilizations such as Greece, Egypt and Mesopotamia, which were just near to the Phoenician civilization. Yes, just the Mesopotamian civilization was just bordering it, that close. Now I will explain another empire of this civilization, the Carthaginian Empire. We can't say it that fast because it's a bit confusing. Carthaginian. Okay, that's Carthaginian. So, the city of Carthage in North Africa broke away from the Phoenician rule in 650 BC and became the center of the Carthaginian Empire. Yeah, so this small city just rebelled and became its own separate empire and became the Carthaginian Empire. So it controls Western Sicily, Corsica, Sardinia and southern Spain. So these are all mostly part of course, Europe. So it was mainly, its capital was in Africa, but it also attacked Europe. Yeah. So its mainland was in Africa. So the rivalry of Carthage and Rome led to 3 wars, which the Romans called the Punic Wars. So there were 3 wars: the first Punic War, the second Punic War, and the third Punic War. So in the first Punic War, it was a fight for the island Sicily, which the Romans won and they got Sicily. Next, in the second war, a general called Hannibal just made 3 victories for the Phoenician civilization, which is the Carthaginian Empire, but still lost for the Romans. How? The last battle made him lose. And in the final third war, finally the Carthaginian Empire was gone. It was destroyed by the Roman Empire. Yes. Then the Phoenician civilization was just gone. So the third Punic War happened in like the 150 BCs. Yeah. Okay, the Phoenician cities were centers of craft production, making glassware and ivory carvings. Yes, there were many things happening. Yeah. So craftworks were influenced by Mesopotamian and Egyptian art, and the Phoenicians spread these styles across the Mediterranean Sea because they led this Mediterranean Sea. Yes. So the Phoenician alphabet. So the Phoenicians alphabet formed the basis of the later Western writing system. Yes, it was the basis for English. And its predecessor was an script made in Egypt. Yes. First in the Egyptian civilization there was only like hieroglyphics, which were symbols, but at the last times, at the end of the Egyptian civilization, they made an alphabet. This was the alphabet, which was like the very old version of the present English which we use. Yeah. So it was easy to learn. It had just 22 signs or letters or alphabets. So all standing for consonants. Later the Greeks adopted this alphabet. They changed a bit and also added some vowels. Yeah. So it was adopted by the Greeks, who added signs for vowels. So I will explain some of these 22 alphabets of the Phoenicians. So this was Aleph, which is now Ye. Next is Bet, B, Gimel, C. Next, Dalet, D, Wow. Yes, Wow. I don't know what it became. Next, Mem, M, Nun, N, Ayin, which is O, Tau, which is not actually X presently. The X was taken out, but later another X was formed. But this was not the X which turned into the present day X. Yes, Tau was not the one. Yeah. So this is about the Phoenician civilization. Bye.